And now, Brooks Baldwin. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. On the ground right side, Sanoha slings to first, and an easy out to start the game. Michael A. Taylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the 2nd out. Lenny and Sosa in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. Caught him looking for the K. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. What a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Michael Conforto will climb in. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Iriarte, a 6'2" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Outside low, and a count 2-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Vaughn takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Max Kepler at the plate. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, but he's in there easily. So, runner at second, 2 down. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the White Sox DH, Luis Robert Jr. And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. That one missing inside. Green, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Next offering is in for a strike.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Freeman steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Mike Tauchman stands in now, looks at that one inside. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
That's out.
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
That one inside, and it's 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Connor Griffin. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings through that one for strike 1.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very different.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Here's the second baseman, Javier Sanoja. And that one is lifted in the air. Tuckman grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Tuckman makes the grab, 2 down. And now Ozzie Smith. Swing and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now Ralph Kiner. Hit on the ground to short. In time to Vaughn. And they take care of Kiner for the out. That's out number 3. Back now at Oriole Park. On to the 3rd inning. And now Andrew Vaughn. On a line out towards center. Hauls it in for the out. Edgar Carroll steps to the plate for the White Sox. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Hit in the air, center field. Griffin under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Josh Rojas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And we're back. Here is Freddie Freeman. Iriarte back to work. And that misses. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch
One
there.
ball, no strikes.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Foul
And
ball.
that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground, right side.
That ball's
and a foul
foul.
ball. Outside.
No, that's out.
And it's 2-2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Foul ball.
2-2 now. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is Michael Conforto. Now this is in the air down the line. Benintendi hustling after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Line drive and out number 1 on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high five. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they're up by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Connor Griffin. Lifted in the air, right field, and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. Now it's the second baseman, Javier Sanoja. Flied to right his first time. And he swings through that one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Late on that fastball.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Rolled over to third, Rojas. They get the force, and that is that. Start of the fourth, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Brooks Baldwin. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That just misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Taylor, 33 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009. Struck him out looking. 2 down, bases empty. And here is Sosa to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That misses the zone. 2 and 2. High fly ball, right field. Kepler hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. There's a swing and a drive. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Smith at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. That's hard hit on the line. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And Freddie Freeman with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there.
He
put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Topman pulls that one down, and that is that. Back here in Baltimore, new inning getting started, and now it's Luis Robert. And a foul ball.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
In the air, out towards right center. Touches down, that's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the...
Robert on the go.
Good.
Strike in there.
No,
Safe at
he's
second,
in there.
and that was not close. That's in there, and that is strike 2. In the air, center field. Griffin sizes this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Tachman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Andrew Vaughn now. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And that one missing low. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Outside.
And now it's even up. And down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter will be Michael Conforto. On the ground, right side. In time to Vaughn. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now batting Max Kepler. Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. So digging in, Junior Caminero. And a swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Back now at Oriole Park. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Caro.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas.
The third baseman, Josh Rojas.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Smith throws across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Outside.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Penn Murphy.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Murphy.
So digging in, Connor Griffin. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Here's the second baseman, Javi. Sonoha 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on a line. Taylor makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. So up next, Ozzie Smith, 1 for 2. And a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Kiner at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Now a pop up on the infield. Vaughn settles under this one, brings it in, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael A. Taylor. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Cut on and missed, struck him out. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Sosa off of first with 2 away. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Going to count 1 and 2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Out to short. Throw on to Freeman. They limit the damage here.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Gilbert.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. And they tap one on the board. It's 5-1. Now it's the DH, Michael Conforto. And that one lifted in the air center field. Benintendi ranging after it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Max Kepler. And there's a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Into center. Baldwin snags it on the run.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Connor Griffin. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Ready to begin the 8th, and here is Andrew Vaughn. That's in there. Strike one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one.
Next to the right side.
Now the catcher up to hit, Edgar Caro.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Rojas. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Swings through that.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Caminero. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Pitching for Chicago.
Back. Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 68. Sanoja, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
No balls,
Man,
one strike.
that was pretty gross right there.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And here is Austin Wells in the dirt.
It's 0-1.
Runner takes off. There's a ball.
No, that missed.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. So digging in, Ozzie Smith. To the right side, Sosa on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Lace to right center, base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Swinging a foul straight back. That's towards center. Taylor makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that's just foul.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
That one hit to right. Kepler makes the grab, one away. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. High in the air, out to right. That's out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And the White Sox down to their final strike.
0-2.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
1-2.
Hit to right, and that should do it. That's the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Don't nobody wanna dance slow when you sneak your don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to